Yo, what's up, Ricky? What's up, Joe? Gang, 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 gang. What's up, guys? I'm about to fucking blast off. Fire in the hole. Ali. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers to some brain food. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hit the spot right there. Check it out. Impale. All's fine in the life of the die. Something in your core. Yeah. Keith is in this bitch. What's up, bro? Them coughs that get you on the right level, eh? Alright, so yesterday we did this shit. And it's just so dope. We just gotta listen to it real quick. Airborne amphibious, over the head of many idiots. Roll a windy vent, falling in a rare form. Antithesis to the non-stock images. God-bought venomous, seal it in with eminence. Schopenhauer, operation off of solar power. Combination hours, I devour all the rays at golden hour. When impaling them a game, inflating in the same. Inter alia remain, say. Just had to listen to that real quick, you know what I'm saying? Song name? This song right here is called Star Jelly. Airborne amphibious. Alright, now we're about to work on some new shit. Yeah, we're about to work on some new shit. Let me process the vocal. You fucking with that shit, Ali? You fucking with that shit, gang? That's the newest verse that I laid down, but I got a new verse for a new song today. I'm trying a different method. I'm trying to spread out building each song, like building multiple songs at the same time type shit. Yeah. Cheers, Joe. 100%. FL Studio, yeah, for my vocals. So what I do is I have a preset with these 4 tools. So this is the chain that I put on my vocals: parametric EQ, the compressor, and the delay. And it's each one is, you know, set exactly how I like it. Boom, boom, boom.
And then the last thing is Edison, and this is just a tool that I use. It's a sampler, so it's a tool that I use to clean the vocals. So we're working on. Ooh, Ricky says smoking some Sunset OG. Hold on, bro. I'm about to diversify my bonds. Hold on, bro. Let me get caught up. All right, here we go. Boom. So we're going to take this raw vocal, we're going to plop it into the Edison. Then we take a sample of Dead Space right here. And we highlight the entire wave. And that's what the sample of Dead Space looks like. That's just a tiny bit of line noise. So what I'm going to do is extract that from the whole file. So it's like clean up, denoise. Yes, that's what I want for the whole file. Up here it'll tell me oh yeah, and your freshly cleaned E-Rig, Ricky. E-Ricky?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I wouldn't worry too much about it. All right, so then we save it as clean. MR, verse 1, clean. Make sure we're in the right folder. We are. And then we take the clean one. I'm gonna clear this out. Take the clean one, put it on the grid. Then I do a series of adjustments.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line fund an oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
That one, my voice sounded kind of like smoky. That's kind of dope.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak.
Nice, nice, nice. All right, so we export this. We're gonna render it. We gotta find where we're at. We're in there. We're in there. We're in there. And then we just copy MR underscore verse 1 master. And we'll save it. And then we're gonna do one more cleanup. Same thing we did at the beginning. We're gonna do it at the end just to really clean the waves. So we're gonna come down here. Take a sample. See how it's kind of ruffled right there, but it's completely straight over here. Take a sample where it's as clean as it can be, because that's an anomaly. That's like little random shit is picking up. We don't want to sample that. We want to sample it just naked. So boom, that's what it looks like after adding all the effects. We want to extract that from the whole wave. So it'll denoise. And then we save this one as master clean. Don't need to save. Then we go into the session file. Yeah. And then we take the file that we just made, which is the same. This is the raw takes. I compiled all the raw takes into one mix down, so they're all one file. And then we did the full process to them, and now this is what they look like now. So the first thing I do, normalize everything so it's not all super loud and shit. This is Adobe Audition. Ali. Yup. Yep. I've been using this program since it was called something totally different. It used to be called Cool Edit Pro, and I just used it a lot when I was, learning how to make music. And over the years, it evolved into Adobe Audition. The software was purchased by Adobe, and then I don't even know who owned Cool Edit Pro. It might have been owned by Adobe the whole time. I don't know, but it turned into Adobe Audition, and they got more features. And I would start using like Pro Tools and shit that was industry standard, you know what I'm saying? And I just hated it, bro. It felt so clunky to me. Like, this shit is easy to work with, in my opinion. But yeah, Adobe Audition. And then we start searching for the best take. So 2 is already better than 1 for sure. But that 1 had an interesting, ash in my voice. Most hated. Most hated. What's the fucking word? Hey, Ricky, I told you we finna diversify our bonds. Cheers. Most hated. Fresh verse, picking the best take. 2 was cool.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts. Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
3 is a little better.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts. Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
They're just getting a little bit better.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
I think it's between the last 2.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Y'all say 3?
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Y'all say 3, huh? All right, say less. Say less then. Man, it's good too. It's good. All right, then we gotta throw a pop master on here. duplicate, and then we'll pan it out to 78. Get rid of this one. We can get rid of all the other ones. And we can go like this. And then just gotta line it up.
Avert.
Right there.
Avert eyes on approach.
Yeah, pretty much. On approach.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air.
Yeah, I got a brand new one. Most hated. I'm trying this new Strat. You say you might have figured out why you've been struggling with music software. Need a bigger processor. Very likely. You fucking with it, Ali? Nice, bro.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke.
All right, let's take the whole remaining chunk and move it like that. Move it like that.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Yeah, bro, we got some shit, bro. We got some shit on this album, Gangland. We got some shit on this album. Keep mixing it, you know what I'm saying? Put the truth in a prayer. Return life into ghosts. Ali said bye. All right, dude. Thank you for stopping in, as always. Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Abba. Most hater says, are gonna be any music videos? I want there to be. That is the plan. That is the plan. But it's one of those things, man. It's just like, you know, the production value would have to be high. And, you know, I really have to strategize that from a business standpoint. Because I can't move backwards, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't have some really dope shit like, you know, Sterodio and Rectro and my most recent stuff, and then move backwards type shit. So it's tough, you know what I mean? Like, I've always like, the people that whoever I work with has to see and respect the vision in order for it to be brought to life properly. You know what I'm saying? So I currently don't have anyone I'm working with on that front, but you know, I've learned to never say never. You never know what could happen. But as we speak right now, I don't have anyone that I work with for visual media. That's why you guys haven't seen any since what? Since I mean, basically since the fall of 2020. They don't drink. What song is that? Energies. That was the last music video I made, I think. Energies. Yeah. Thank you, Indigigoth. Yeah, so the people that did that video, I mean, you know, they did a great job and everything, but they ended up, like, what I was seeing from my vision, they weren't willing to do it. So that's what I mean by, you know, exactly how I see it, that's how we have to do it, because that's how my best videos have come to be. I can't have the people doing the production on some, I don't want to do this, I don't want to, you know, I can't have that, you know what I'm saying? It's like unacceptable shit. All right, see what we got.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
I think this last one could scooch just a little bit. This part, yeah, see? That's pretty hard, bro. I'm fucking with it. Joe said it can't be your vision with all that input from them and what they want or don't want. I mean, precisely, especially when I'm paying them, for all of the services rendered. Right? That's a customer service issue at that point. I agree 100%, Joe. That's a customer like, what the fuck? And not only to say no, we're not doing it, but to say like no, like that's against our beliefs. It's just like, oh, all right, well, then I don't want to accidentally plan for something in the future that is also against your beliefs and then get it completely fucked off because you won't do it because. So obviously we had to sever that relationship. This weird shit, bro. Like, have I ever fucked you around? Have I ever not paid you? Have I ever not been punctual and professional? Like, okay, I'm checking all the boxes, then like, all right, man, if you say so. If you say so. It's crazy. He said, miss me with that bullshit. Yeah. Yep. And when you know your worth, you don't compromise on basic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can compromise further down the road. We could figure this out. But for basic shit, it's just like, come on, man. Like, we have a standing business relationship. That's on the up and up. Okay. And then I found someone else, and we were going to have like creative meetings just to give a general direction of how things should look and what lenses would be best to capture what and what type of locations at what type of what time of year and what time of day, and just get like overall logistics, just get that conversation going. And right before we were about to meet up, dude was like last minute, dude was like, oh, my mom's sick in the hospital. And I was like, oh, that's unfortunate, dude. Like, my best wishes to her. And I'm expecting, like, after that, I don't know, a few weeks, few months, whatever. All right, man, I apologize. I had to square that away with moms and everything. But anyways, can we get this thing going? Dude has yet to hit me up, gang. I'm like, okay, bro. So it makes me, of course, right? I mean, put yourself in my shoes, right? It makes you doubt the legitimacy of the alibi. Makes you doubt it, like, all right, bro. You got it. You got it. Joe said, I'd argue that doing a good job on something. Yeah, I mean, that's how I looked at it, Joe. Goomba's in this motherfucker. So it's just one of those things. It's like, I think at this point, we might have to go back to the future. By that I mean just do everything ourselves and just buy our own gear and just do our own shit, like how I used to do it back in the day with the GoPro and shit. Because it's just unacceptable, and people put a lot of value. Like, bro, I used to shoot my own videos, edit my own videos. Like, we did all that shit in-house, just like I'm doing the music right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was in-house. And at some point it was like I realized, okay, if I want the quality to be better, I should outsource and da-da-da, and that, you know, and I could focus more on this and that, and then, you know, and then we started doing things a whole different way. But it's like, bro, given the circumstances, it makes sense to just go back to the way that guarantees consistent output. You know what I mean? Like, even if it is a slight dip in quality, it's like, especially if y'all know, like, come on now, that's kind of a no-brainer. I don't deal with too many religious people. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, what bothers me about it, Joe, is the hypocrisy, right? Because these people, they claim to stand on this shit, right? But then their lifestyle, what they exemplify in their day-to-day life is that has nothing to do with it. So, you know, you cherry pick, you pick and choose what you're gonna apply this dogma to. You decide, all right, cool. When it's, I don't know, I was about to say convenient, but that's not even, that doesn't even make sense, because it's like, bro, how is it not more convenient for you to just stand on business and be like, oh, I don't want to do that? And don't give me this bullshit about, oh, nah. Most Hated said, oh, no, I already read that. You feel me, Ricky? Yeah, pick easy targets to get all holier than thou about. It's like, man, you're not fooling nobody.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line front and oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
I really like that transition too. That shit is hard. Let's take a little break real quick. Smoke something. And nothing will be. Indisha God said, I remember when I shot in that very graveyard by the apartment, and a person that came along is Dine, and I told him to just go wait on the sidewalk. Like, too bad, go wait outside. Exactly. And then you add in the fact, right? You add in the fact that 99.9% of the people following whatever belief or religion that they claim to be following, even the part that they choose to cherry pick and follow, 99.9% of those people are doing that shit wrong too. Like, not only are you cherry picking when you're going to apply it, but then when you do apply it, it's not even authentically applied. It's not even, you're not even doing the shit right. Even if you're Christian, Baptist, Methodist, all that shit is fucking tainted, man. All that shit is not the way. So even the people following what they think is law at the times when it's convenient, even they're doing the shit wrong. That's what bothers me so much about it. It's psych your mind, bro. Like, this was business. Multiple times I paid them for their service, bro. And this is what you said, Joe. Like, what a wasted opportunity. Like, bro, how am I supposed to build out a network where it's like, oh no, all these auxiliaries of my label are all taken care of? Like, I outsource my mastering to Steve out at Sage Audio. I outsource my video production, music videos to this company that we're talking about right now. I outsource this so I can focus on this. Like, that's what business is supposed to be all about. That's what entrepreneurship is supposed to be all about. And I can't keep taking one step forward, two steps back with this ridiculous bullshit, bro. And it's just so, and it's baseless. It's baseless. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just, running into people that do that all the time. So it's like, it seems like a no-brainer to just get back in my own bag when it comes to that shit. Outer God of Gates, what's up? What's up, bro? Yeah, I see you in Digigoth. It's just, it's been a while since I've thought about that, to keep it a buck, but I'm just letting y'all know not the intricate details, but some of the details, enough to give you an idea of how frustrated I am. And if it wasn't this situation, you would be receiving more visuals. This is why you're not. Because I can't, I'm conceptualizing this shit, right? Like, I'm telling a long form story. So I reach certain points in the story where I'm like, I need this location. I need this visual media. I need this visual bookmark of the story. And then you just say, no, can't do it. It's like, well, you're fucking the whole story up then, which is exactly why, it's like a drought right now. It's like, man, I need people that are willing to fucking bring the story to life, man, and not give me a bunch of weird shit. Outer God of Gay says, right now playing outside because I'm bored. Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. Shit. You're a young man. Prox. What's the word, Prox? I was just venting about this media situation. Most Hated asked me if there's gonna be videos for this new album. I said I want there to be, but I'd have to make a lot of magic happen in that field. It would probably be back to us shooting them instead of hiring somebody. What's new with you, Prox? You off work yet? Oh, Prox, I just fucking laid down this sick ass verse, bro. I laid down a few of them, gang, over the last few days. I'm working on multiple songs at once. Burning 3 candles with your wrist tied, that's a deep root. That's a deep root. Yeah, Most Hated. Most Hated, you fucking inspired me recently when you said that when you fell down the rabbit hole listening to my music recently, reading along with the lyrics helped you get a further understanding of what's going on. I like that. I really like that, bro. And it's been inspiring me when I write, which is daily, every day during my work week I'm writing some new shit. So I'm just like, all right, bet. Oh, I appreciate you, Outer God of Gates. That's very nice of you to say, man. hear normal chatter through the grapevine, Melvin. Pushing on your bladder with my bass kick. It's never makeshift. You flip and bob your head like that's a hard line. You'll flip and bob your head. You'll flip and bob your head like basement. That's crazy. Yeah. Goomba, what's new with you, man? You back at the crib nest? Back at the SETI house? Cause it's too. Oh. The old Sev shows. Grimy. Prox, listen to this. I'm getting rid of this what you call?
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Oh, I just thought of another bar for later in the song. That shit hard. Goomba said, "Just land it, gang." Outer God said, "Hell yeah, Outer God of Gates." Yeah, man, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. The theatrical side, yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Damn, bro. That's crazy, man. Yeah, bro, and it's just like, I've thought about leaning into lower quality intentionally and filming with like old cameras from the 90s and the 2000s, you know what I mean? And converting everything and just having going a whole different direction. Like what the type of filmmaking that I wish horror filmmakers would do in modern times. Like shoot with old, like if it looks all polished and clean and 4K, it's not scary anymore. It doesn't even matter what you show. Raw, retro, VHS, gang, 8mm. You feel me? That's what I was considering, you know what I'm saying? Go the opposite way and do it authentic. Like, don't just slap a fucking filter on the 4K footage. Nah, bro, like just get a bunch of old fucked up shit and just, you know, go more documentary style. You know. That's way scarier, bro. That's scary as hell. Ricky said, "I'm just over here faded, listening to everything." Bro, samesies. Can I say samesies? Looks like I'm doing it. Goomba, load up the fucking, hold on. I remember what it's called. I forgot. Why can't I remember the name of that thing? Why? Why should I waste any oxygen?
Avert eyes on approach.
On a.
On approach. On approach.
Huh?
On approach. On approach.
Bro. Oh, I see it. Okay, you got it, bro. You got it.
On approach. On approach.
Probably say your whole lore and everything would be. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's the type of timing I'm on. You know. Y'all just got a little inside nugget. Like, damn. Because like I said, if I continue to up the production value, that's a high bar that I set for myself to where it's like it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense given the, you know, I'm a firm believer, like, you know, the universe will tell you what you should do next. Like whether or not you want to listen to it is up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly by all these consecutive hirings and firings of production companies, like that's not the way I'm supposed to do it. I know I'm capable of doing it in-house, so clearly that's just the way, you know what I mean? And just it's one of those things like with the streaming and building this album, that's what I would consider my focus to be on right now. But as I'm wrapping this album up, I could definitely see myself switching focus to like, okay, how are we going to tell this story on a visual medium? You know what I'm saying? And in a way where not only can we execute it, but we can like efficiently pick up, you know, like not just a one and done type thing. Like, no, from here on out, we can, you know, get in this rhythm of doing it this new way. Is that right? On approach.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak.
From a cloak.
Hide from a cloak. From a cloak. Put your flutes in the From a cloak. Put your flutes in the air.
Air.
Flutes in the air. Air. The worst kind of a toast.
Of a toast.
Of a toast. Of a toast. Of a toast. Of a toast.
Right in the pocket. Puffco Peak Pro. I don't know why I can't remember that shit, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Hair, the worst kind of a toast. Of a toast. First time was a choke.
Was a.
Was a choke.
That's M. Was right there.
Was a choke.
Yeah, right there.
Time was a choke. Was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in. Was a choke. Was a choke. Was a choke. Merch.
It's fine. It's fine.
First time was a choke. Was a choke. Merch line funded oath.
Fun.
Line funded oath. Funded no.
Right about that.
No. Funded no. No. Funded no. Funded no. Funded no. Funded no. Put the truth in the prayer.
Prayer.
Truth in the prayer.
Boom, right there.
Truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Ghost.
Ghosts.
What's up, money? Hold on, let me go back, Outer God. Let me go back. Friday the 13th will happen next week. Bro, didn't we just have a Friday the 13th? We just having them all the time. It used to be a special thing. Happen every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Friday the 13th. Man, now they happen every other month. Money, what's the news? Today marks 1 year of Hell's Winters, Chapter 2 release. All right, we got to bump it then. Say less. You ain't said nothing but a word. Thank you, Indigigoth. I appreciate that. What? 1 year, huh? 1 year, huh? All right, here we go. I got it all queued up over here. Oh, not that one. Which other one? Not Friday 13th. The Glad you're able to inspire. Right, exactly. Yeah. Most hated. I'm the same way. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I like those. Not most hated. Yeah, most hated. Wait. I just read most hated's fucking comment, not Outer God. Hold on. I think I read everything. Yeah, Outer God, I read the one that you said about the lives and the hype and the respect to the work and everything. I read that for sure. I appreciate you, man. Most hated though. Most hated said, yeah. As far as the writing, glad you're able to inspire. Right. Yeah, bro. And in regards to that, right? Like, it's tricky. Like, because I like getting really poetic and esoteric and really utilizing and freaking the fuck out of the English language. Like, that shit is I really enjoy that, right? So if you listen to like my older music, right, I would get super poetic, and most of the time people didn't understand what the fuck I was saying. It's like if you listen to, like me, like I'm a fan of Rammstein, right? A lot of their songs, like, I've looked up the translations because I don't know German. I've looked up the translations of what their songs mean and say, and the song titles and stuff. But for the most part, like, when I'm readily singing the lyrics, like, I don't remember word for word. I'm singing it phonetically. So it's like, shout outs to people like Ali, right? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, he's on the other side of the world and he still knows my songs almost like me listening to Rammstein. Like, what the fuck? So I've always tried to toe the line of being like super poetic and then being accessible to where people actually understand what I'm saying. It's kind of like the problem that a lot of people have when listening to like Aesop Rock. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of crust there, like, especially when you talk about tempo, you talk about delivery, you talk about the mix. All these different factors come into where it's like, yeah, I want to be trippy and poetic, but at the same time, I do want you to understand what I'm saying. I do. You know, there's a line. We've talked about it, yeah. Yeah, Outer God, I got you. All right. Let's get a timing for this echo. This is gonna be echo 1. Echo 1, we are clear for tempo timing. Over. And do what's this tempo like? Man, it's gonna be like, let's try 420. And we'll zero this out. Actually turn it up.
On approach from a cloak. Air, Devatos was a choke. Front to nose. Prayer, ghost.
Bro, I've been doing that for years. You know, can you imagine when I first figured out how to do that? Like how long it took me, gang? I was just sitting here like, yo, I found the echo, but like, how do I? Okay, delay MS is milliseconds. I know that for sure. Okay, all right. A little and more, like a higher number is a slower tempo. Higher number is a slow. Okay, all right. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just, I just thought about it because I thought about how fast it just took me to do that. And I was like, dude. That's that 10,000 hours, man. I appreciate that, Outer God. Yeah, it was a great stream, bro. I'm glad I'm the streamer responsible for your favorite stream of all time. First heard you on Morbid Forest. Oh shit. I was like, this dude's talking about a forest, and I kept listening. I said, I think I got it. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you got the cuz see, back then that's a perfect example, Morbid Forest. You got Morbid Forest, and then you got Feast. Like that, I was able to tell that story obviously through the music first, and then because of the resources I had at my at the ready type shit, I was able to really tell that story pretty well, I think. Especially, you know, it's crazy, man. You know, like when I have the tools, I can do some crazy shit. That's why it's just like, bro, if I ever daydream, I'm just like, man, you know, what if, right? Like, bro, if I had access to Hollywood level production, like, what? Damn, that should be crazy, dude. I'd go nuts. You know, Stranger Things, eat your heart out. I'd go crazy. Outer guys, I remember the day. Hell yeah, dude. I love that shit. I love that shit, man. And thank you for saying all this, Outer God of Gates. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, bro. Let's start at like, normally these are like, it's awesome, bro. And then we gotta double it, duplicate, Studio 54, and we mix.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Can we drop it?
Return life into ghosts.
When I join, all I want to do is show respect, tell you actually like your music. Yeah, man. I can tell, man. It's awesome. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I never want y'all to feel like I don't, because I do. I do. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up if you feel like outer God. Much respect, man. Much respect. It's encouraging for sure. For sure.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
I think I should cut it a little earlier. And take this whole fucking thing out. Dude.
Return life into ghosts.
Oh, that's hard, bro. Hold on, that's hard. Ooh, what's up, Josh? Return life into ghosts. Boom. Return life into... Damn, I like that. I like that bar. Josh, what's popping with you, man? What's the news? Outer God said, question, will some of the albums you have on Bandcamp, will you add to other platforms, or will they just stay there? They'll probably just stay there, Outer God of Gates, because, like, the mixtape shit, like, we know who made those beats. Like, those are industry producers, beat makers that made those beats, right? So I had to fix that real quick. So I don't want to get into any sort of legal bullshit as far as putting those out on streaming platforms where when people listen to them, I get royalties from it, and I'm not splitting my royalties with anybody on my streamed music, right? Because you already barely make any money at all. So I'm not even going to get into that type shit. Like, I'm not going to get into that sort of issue. So that's why they're on Bandcamp, just so you know. Everybody likes a good drop, right, Goomba? Josh said, got 2 days off, so I'm here for the stream. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. We're gonna be doing some hopping around. We're gonna be doing some hopping around, Josh. You know what I'm saying? It's part of my new approach. I'm writing multiple songs at once.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Let me make sure this is straight. This
Merch line funded oath.
sounds on. I don't think it can get any more on than that, bro.
Merch line funded oath.
Yeah, dude, I was worried about that bar, but it's clean. It's clean as an egg whistle.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
We need less feedback. Let's go 37.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
We can tighten it up a little bit more. Let me see. The wet. We'll go to 40.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into.
This one's a little late right here. Oh yeah, you see it. Late.
Choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Bro, that shit is so hard, bro. Shit.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Open the fucking pit up, right? Most haters say that bass is jumping in my headphones. Good sign. Good sign. All right, dude. All right, so we got to normalize this shit. Daphne, a.k.a. Indigigoth, said this is the 1-year anniversary of Hell's Winter, Chapter 2. March 5th. I knew it was something about this day. Let's normalize this shit. And then get 2 birds stoned at once. And turn it up.
Sub-Zero from below. Stroke the noggin of a greyhound plus my ego. Saucing up, I stand all out. Fuck them people. On the cusp, I catch a cloud. Industrial interpolation. This hate can serve a nation. Debate this all in layman's. For dimples that we prayin'. Cold is the soul of Satan. The frozen know his age. Stay open to the waves. They trolling, don't relate. Okay, it's influencer season, but me and mine don't care. Tchotchkes giving money, but we find no flair. Why? I don't know. On my bro, they nominal. See that through my monocle. I rock up they vominos. Why not fucking lock them for?
Vale much impossible.
My ray gun phenomenal. While they autopilot more. Grind to highest round jet. Wildin' in my gyroscope. Finally found an outlet. You should keep on silent though. Whoa. Banto. Go strong with that blunt. Snowfall in that blunt. Oh no. Hit that one. Banto. Hit that one. Snowfall. Hit that one. So raw.
wants to take us all over the place. We're not zigzagging. We're straight into Silverwood.
Silverwood, as it always is. Salute another wrong way rich. Y'all ain't shit, but a cold Broadway bitch. Double O got they bridge. Run them over. Some bullet don't get back right. Spun it all day, then again at night. Till we kill them all. We know the situation isn't winnable. They loathe watching me dig your pain in the water away. They loathe watching me dig your pain in the water away. Silverwood, as it ever will stay.
Backlight.
The real fake.
That's hot.
Had not remained in flux, somebody would've came for the last time. Run Hollywood, play with the answer. Insulated for preservation of fast shot. She's waiting and undated and bad shot. Don't play to the camera. They loathe watching me dig your
It's from a
pain in the water away. They loathe watching me dig your pain in the water away. Silverwood,
Why you like it like that?
he ain't even try fight back.
Heal in the pull of my pad.
Steal light, bring a light back. Feeling it, no matter the price tag. Don't tamper with evidence. Set alone flow cancerous elements. Send them home in shambles and hella pissed.
Send them home.
Peanuts never trampled elephants. They loathe watching me dig your pain in the water away. They loathe watching me dig your pain in the water away. Pain in the water away. Interdimensional.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Close. That's close. Most haters said, love this song. Appreciate it, bro. Same. Goomba said, Invader's nice too, though. True. 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 Josh said, Mrs. and I made a small investment. Ha ha ha. He said, I'm about to rock the block. All right, well, this is for the neighbors then. Most hated. What do you, Silverwood, most hated. What do you like the most about IV? He said IV is nuts. I love that shit, bro. Silverwood. Give me my way, give me my way, give me my.
Give me my way, give me.
Bro, if I had a DJ, right? We would do a whole fucking Hell's Winter like section of the live show, right? Where we wouldn't do like one Hell's Winter song and then, you know, do a few other songs and do another Hell's Winter song. Like, no, it'd be a whole section of the show, right? And when this song came on, this whole intro would go on forever, and the DJ was just, give me my way.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah. My bad, gang.
Give me my way and I remain encased and lay in the grave. Deep paint the face and get paid for praise. Keepsake the pain, go deep.
Go deep.
Fear and doubt, they know me.
Know me.
Clear 'em out and go eat. Race for plays. Leave us, it's on the line, we resign, baby. Reach up to catch a sign from the light fading. Need us. They thought the royalty would spoil me, but no, we just liquor us to suit the high, made it. And she looks so good on the stage in the middle of my maze. Let her bathe in a day ride. Cause we'll freeze bars on this cage. Fill the war with the rage. No, we stay, so the place stop. High on the cold meds. Don't deny what the code says. Engine vision calling Moses. Schism soul to the process. When in Rome, know the codex. Only one.
When in Rome.
Lucifer's holy son. Mad you wish them all be dominating. Messenger be done. Well, roll me up. If you ain't know enough. Mission initiated, aided. No, ain't a foe that's holy nuts.
What?
Kingdom.
She looks so good on the stage in the middle of my maze. Let her bathe in a day ride. Cause we'll freeze bars on this cage. Fill the war with the rage. No, we stay, so the place stop.
I tried to do it again. They tried to do it again. Yeah. Banto! I've gotten really positive feedback on this this next song here. I appreciate it, man. I've gotten positive feedback on all the Hell's Winter stuff. Shout out to the Banto for his contribution to the war effort. Maybe.
Frailty is on the way. Maybe. Pray you'll see beyond the day. Maybe. All me on the altar. Calmly salt that scene again. I'll be gone for longer. Wipe me thaw back, freeze again. Time to feed again. That's the moral melter. Had you find a lead again? If I knew then what I'd do now. Maybe. If I knew then what I'd do now. Maybe.
Merch line.
Frailty is on the way. Maybe. Pray you'll see beyond the day. Main bay broken, leave again. Sour midnight scriptures. Now we're holding feet again. Stasis, numb and foreign. Clay pot pouring tea again. Make this run important. They stop mourning me again. To know.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Hell's Winter, Chapter 2. And again, shout out to the Banto. If you don't know, He is the one that made all of the instrumentals on all of the Hell's Winters. That is our exclusive series, collaborative series. He makes the instrumentals, and I do all the vocals. I do all the writing and the vocals and the mix. I mix it just like I'm mixing right now. And Bonto's just out of control. This is an out of control. His ear is out of control. And happy birthday to the record. That's pretty cool. Appreciate Indigigoth letting us know. I definitely would not have caught that. Good work! Was it too loud? Did I peak the mic? I tried to move back. For the loudness, Goomba, or for for Indigigoth catching the birthday. Yep. That's the most relevant. I'm going with that. Stasis numb and foreign.
Life in the
Mind by broken, leave again. Oh God. This is what editing waves does to your brain, to your brain stem. I'm bringing y'all right with me. You know? I'm bringing you with me. Eurythmics? Indigigoth say you can make a country album too. Yeah. I'll pull a Post Malone. I'll pull a Jelly Roll and just go from flows to rodeos. I'm going from flows to rodeos, baby. You'll never see me again. It's ridiculous. Most hated said to me that song represents saying goodbye to the old and hello to the new. 100%. 100%. Absolutely. Nailed it. Josh said, man, gonna be the next Darius Rucker. Well, Darius Rucker never had flows. Let's get it. Are you listening, Darius? He never had flows. Let's keep it a whole buckskin. That motherfucker. Should I hit it? Should I hit it, Josh? Hold on. I'm trying to remember the words. He's a yarler. Hold up. Damn, it's been a minute. What are the words to Hold My Hand? With a little air and some tenderness. Right? That's all I remember. Fuck. You know, bro, before I knew anything about anything, I think I used to enjoy a little bit of Hootie back in the day, a little bit of Hootie. I was like, you know? Just imagine little me. Just imagine little me like, with a little love and some tenderness. Only want to be with. Hold on. Only want to be with you. I don't know the fucking words. I know the song though for sure. Fuck. Bring it back a notch. Nah. I'm gonna turn this thing up.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Bro, that shit sounds so hard.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
You like that one, right, Goomba? Yeah, bro. I hit that bitch. Beat that bitch with a bat.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
Merch line funding oath. I really wanted that bar to work, bro. I really wanted it to work. I'm glad it worked. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to write shit most hated. Let's continue our conversation we was having a second ago. I wanted to make shit that was. I've made a bunch of all the purple singles. You know, the green singles have a lot of this in it. Where it's like it has infinite replay value for me as well as the gang. You understand what I'm saying? Where it's like, man, I love that line. I love that line. And people identify with certain lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that shit. I love that shit. Like, I want it to have infinite replay value for everybody involved.
Avert eyes on approach. Curbside from a cloak. Put your flutes in the air. The worst kind of a toast. First time was a choke. Merch line funded oath. Put the truth in the prayer. Return life into ghosts.
See what I mean? Like spinning all these plates, bro. Goomba. Spinning all these plates, having all these different fucking buns in the oven. Oh, man, I might fucking go crazy, dude. I might fucking go insane.
Do the zombies like to get hot?
I have to urinate. Enjoy. I'll be right back.
Everybody, hands up! 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 Yeah! Don't get me wrong, I'm accustomed to getting train wrecked up, long in the rolling Russian with Kane and the cess blunt. Lately, bro, vapes insanely dope, taking smoke up. Masticate me, motherfucker, scrape plates. Gourmandize an excess, breakfast fate. Ruminate, who is they trying to make a mess of me? Set the table faggots, I am ready with the recipe. Salivate. Now it seems you're waiting for the taking. Not long at all until my bread is breaking. You want a piece of this, so come and have a bite. Nah, you can live a cannibal's life. And the cold shit about it is the service and the nourishment, emergence of a purpose and the merciless inertia. Make a reason if you're vegan and more and more people are seeing the feast, there's a piece. Even if you're on a diet, my shit will change that. You don't like it, get your pain back ASAP. Know that after you find it, FDA don't decide this real. Check it out. If I fed you every piece of my soul, did that hold me down or regurgitate the load? The dead monkey can make it queasy, but following the feast, you will be free. If I fed them every piece of my soul, did they hold me down or regurgitate the load? The dead monkey can make it queasy, but following the feast, they will be free. Level to your tummy, muscle bubble, dine heavy. Return from a second, servant, I'm ready. Then from a third, sinful and
Word murder. Let me first serve you.
I set the table, so allow yourself inside.
Pipe down.
I say you eat the eyes as appetizers. Have a ritual as you never known an iris. Oh, your bagel have a tongue to forbid. Wash it down with the pus from my butt pimple. You're gonna preserve when you see what's up for dessert. But that ain't no work. Get you in my raising the shirt. Under the star, better peel back the skin within the cavity is the soul. Check it out. If I fed you every piece of my soul, you can hold me down. Regurgitate the load. The dead ball, you can make it queasy, but
Cheers, gang.
you will be free. If I fed them every piece of my soul, you can hold me down. Regurgitate the load. The dead ball, you can make it queasy, but following the feast, they will be free. If I fed you every piece of my soul, you can hold me down. Regurgitate the load. The dead ball, you can make it queasy, but following the feast, you will be free. If I fed them every piece of my soul, you can hold me down. Regurgitate the load. The dead ball, you can make it queasy, but following the feast, they will be free. Make some fucking noise, Hermosa! Zombies in the east be jerking, and the zombies down south be jerking. You know the zombies out west they jerk. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, Zombies in the east be jerking, and the zombies down south be jerking. You know the zombies out west they jerking. I'm dirty, jerking, putting my work in, mimicking the flow and go stupid for certain. Living like a zombie, this is what I am in the gym. Is a killer man doing super cash. Cash taking over the earth. Smart, which you nigga thought of it first. I bet I get sex from the way that I be moving. Do my dance with the girlie and we grooving. No turn wild, throw the dog with the shirt. The nigga burnt out, mix the Louis with the squirt. Don't you be a square acting dirty, doing worse.
Don't do worse.
Get dirty with dirt.
Get dirty with a jerk. Do it dead fresh. Get dirty with a jerk.
Zombies in the east be jerking, and the zombies down give it up for Anthony Loretto on guitar. Zombies in the east be jerking, and the zombies down south be jerking. You know the zombies out west they jerking. Get dirty, get jerk with it. Get dirty, get jerk with it. Get dirty, get jerk with it. Get dirty, get jerk. Here we go.
Yo, what was Futures on? I don't think this song ever came out. Futures. Or maybe it was on like Hot Rod Radio or some shit. All I want is for you to notice. Close her down. I said, all I want is for you to notice. Don't focus on the losers. That shit was hard. Futures was hard. All right, now we're working on So remember yesterday when this shit disappeared? It did disappear. I had to go into the backups and load a whole backup version. I was like, damn, that's crazy. How dare you do me like that? But, you know, this program does that sometimes. That's why, you know, save often, restart the program, all that shit.
Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive a slaver. My way applies that favor. Night, day, refine that later. Nosotros invoke solo. I might pull up as ruler. My time would come back sooner. My line could unpack future. Nosotros invoke solo. I pay without malicias. Why pray and dug in ditches? Try lacing up intention. Nosotros invoke solo. For the when the level. Science.
And the level.
For the when the level. Nosotros invoke solo. Science.
And clean that up, and then we're gonna do same 3. All right, so good news, gang. I've recorded the other part. So it's only a matter of time. You smell me? Seance. Let me redo that little part. Hold on. Let's start it again with that taken out.
Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive a slaver. My way applies that favor. Night, day, refine that later. Nosotros invoke solo. I might pull up as ruler. My time would come back sooner. My line could unpack future. Nosotros invoke solo. I pay without my vicious. Why praying dug in ditches? Try lacing up intention. Nosotros invoke solo. Science, 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 science. Say on, say on, say on, say on. Science, 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 science. Say on, say on, say on, say on. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive and conquer, like Lady denying offer, like Ray decide in honor. Nosotros invoke solo. I pull up Ouroboros. I lose off all the mortals. My dues all golden coro. Nosotros invoke solo. I stay one eye ajar. I play a violent part. I claim the finest star. Nosotros invoke solo. What?
All right, science. I want to hit it with the dose. One must hit it with the dose. All right, let's process these fucking things. All right, so first on the list we have hook 3. Nice, clean. Hook 3 clean. All right, next we got to clean verse 4. And then we got verse 5. Clean. And start over. Hook 3. Seance. Hook 3 clean. Winner threat Seance. Master. Hook 3. Master. Next, verse 4. Seance. Verse 4. Master. Verse 5. Five, master. Now we clean everything. Hook 3, master. And take this chunk right here. Hook 3, master clean. New. Verse 4. Master clean. Verse 5. Master clean. Good to go. And like I just took orange too. That's dope. All right, hook 3. Verse 4. Verse 5. Yeah. Ben, what's the word? Ben, how you been? How you been, Ben? What's the news? All right, let's see what we got here. Before I get started, we got a bunch of fucking gang in here today. I like that. I only want to be with you. I only want to be with you. I am the chosen. Sonic Futures. Chosen. Sonic Future.
Okay? Your mom is dead. Brother's dead. That fat chick in Dairy Queen. Dead. 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 Dead.
Mom and son are healing. Sound system, clean house, and chopped smoked brisket. Damn, this guy's he has the meats. I ain't fucking with you, Ben. My man said I have the meats. Talking about brisket. You ain't share or nothing, gang. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how your own people do you. You ain't share. You ain't offer me a plate. Nothing like that. Came in here crazy, man. Came in here crazy. Can I get a plate? Shit. Fucking plate. Timid, even rigid on the rare. Nah, most hated. I'm on the meats. I love that part. Gang was just in the back going crazy. He said, "Ah!" He just lost his shit real quick. Ah! There's at least a couple people in the chat right now that would do the same shit. It's just that one bar just hits you in a different way. Ah! It's the top of your lung. I'm surprised I kept it going. You feel me? I'm surprised I just kept. Nah, bro. Nah. Ain't no super pause. It's fast forward. Ben said, "Welcome to one." Talking about a plate. Nah, bro. Like you should have planned in advance. Say, all right. By the time I come in the chat, the plate should be pulling up. When? Oh, I forgot about this endo. Induce us. Yo, yeah. My will. Killer Clown, say word, man. Yeah. What's up, bro? Long time no see. How you been? Ben, where is my plate? I'm not gonna ask for it again, man. I'm not gonna ask for it again. You didn't plan this shit in advance. You come in here talking about smoked brisket and shit. I see the fumes coming in through the windowsill like in the cartoons, man. And you ain't got no plate. I'm furious. I'm furious. Nah, that's what's up, man. What you got for the sides, though, Ben? What you got for the sides? What we talking about? I know you ain't eating no brisket by itself. What you got for the sides, gang? Killer Clowns, how you been, bro? My man hit me with all the emotes too. That's why I'm furious for real. He hit me with the emotes like, yeah, man, we over here. So you might as well tell us the whole story, Ben. What we got for the sides, man? Oh shit. Pushing. Charge 3 for on set.
Are we having fun yet? If we ain't got a hammer for your temple, deal to your face to the damage in your dental. Further in the planet full of fucking balls sake. Changing the race, trace out this stencil. Murder in the man, jump something called fake. Some is stagger than dead, box staggering. Some homies just 50, but they really not mattering. Get the song title in wisdom, bring some still on the path of the cross.
When I lacerate the air. Disaster cremates care. What a bar. What a barriosis. Y'all know this shit? Pushing? I'm trying to think if it's on something that's out. I don't think it is. I think it's like Dawn of the Dead shit. Yeah, I think it's Dawn of the Dead shit. Pushing. There was a video for this and everything, bro. Ben said, I'll be more prepared next time. Gang, I like that. We got Parmesan asparagus. I'm gonna make it really, listen. And for the evening, for our side, we have a garlic asparagus with olive oil, pickled beets that were grown in my uncle's garden. All right, man. I'm going to let it slide this time. But next time you come in here talking about some brisket with the beats, I'm going to need you to bring a plate. For everyone. Gary Oldman. I'm gonna need you to bring plates with the with tin foil on the top. Digging the scene with a gangsta lean. Ooh, ooh. I'm just hungry now. Yeah. We're gonna let it slide this time. We ain't gonna send the dogs after you this time. But you can best believe everybody's angry as hell. Oh man, he had to come in here talking about the brisket? Not my mama biscuits. What's that most hated? Not my mama biscuits. Shit. And Digigoth be whipping up some of the gnarliest shit, man. I be going crazy. I'm like, where's the seconds at? You talking about satellites? I didn't see the first one. No, I'm talking about where the second's at.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Most hated say I got empty Dixie. I got an empty Dixie and I'm getting on that line and I'm getting... I could hear that. As an Appalachian anthem. I got an empty Dixie and I'm getting in that line. Right? That sounds like some shit. That exists, right? Tell me I'm lying. I got an empty Dixie and I'm getting on that.
King shit, bitch.
I got an empty Dixie and I'm getting on that line and I'm staying in that line and I'm getting in that line. I got an empty Dixie and I'm getting on that line and I'm gonna get me some food. Said that would pop in Mississippi off God. I need somebody to back me up on the brown jug. Daff. Hey, Daff. She wanna act like she don't hear me. I need some backup on the brown jug, and I might need a harmonica or something like that. Feel the texture of a harmonica, maybe a Joe. Maybe a banjo. Goomba, make your way over here and bring your Joe. There's no way you don't have a Joe. I got an empty Dixie and I'm getting in that line and I'm getting in that line and I'm staying in that line. I got an empty Dixie and I'm getting in that line and I'm gonna get me some food. Ben said I have an old prospector hat. It's racist. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you, man. Yeah, I had to say that that was what needed to be said right after you said that, gang. That's what needed to be said. What you mean? Like there will be blood, prospector? Oh, okay. Oh, so you got your Daniel Day-Lewis drip, huh? All right, interesting. All right. Fuck all that shit, man.
More.
All right, hold on. I gotta turn this. Now it's just gonna be stuck. Say that's not gonna be stuck in everybody's head. That's that shit, bro. That's that fucking good old American bluegrass. That shit is, hate it or love it. The underdog's on top. That shit is catchy, and there's nothing you can do about it. So what? I write all types of musics. How do you think I keep the lights on around here? I used to write racist show tunes for Walt Disney. Yeah, you know, that's where my fortune comes from. And also my skill. Because in order to make the cut over there at good old WD, you had to be, you see a lot of people here about WB. No. Over there at good old WD, you had WD-40.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Ben said, it's catchy, bro. Tell me something I don't know, Ben. That shit slaps off a stack. Fuck you talking about? That shit slaps off of an entire stack. Empty Dixie? Empty Dixie is going crazy. They're going to be like, is this AI? I'm like, no, it ain't no fucking AI. I was watching the guy when he came up with it. I was looking at him in his face.
More.
I like him. I like the first two. We're going. All right, don't test my patience. Don't test my patience. Don't test my patience. If you test my patience, all right, we're gonna start it from here and line them up. Ben said, "Damn, got me cracking up hard, bro. That's what's up, gang. That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? You come here, you're supposed to have a good time. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have a good time. Take a load off." I know most haters gonna probably have something to say about that, but listen, I mean what I say. I know most haters probably got something to say about it. He probably gonna want to pause the program. I ain't worried about none of that. Ask me the last time I was worried about something like that. You know. He be trying to pause the program. I don't stand for it. Never have. Not me. Not me. Talking about pause. I'm like, where? Is there a dog around here somewhere?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Cause I don't see no other pause, gang. Fuck you talking about pause? I don't know, man. I don't even get it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't even understand it anymore, man. You know, I'm just lost in the sauce, man. Man, talking about big pause. There's no such thing. You either pause or you don't. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Now he's gonna get into semantics. I've never seen anything like it. All right, now we're gonna do. Let's see, what's a good? Those are 84. We gotta go. We gotta blast them. Ricky's back. Welcome back, Ricky. Yeah, see, I knew you'd have something. I knew you'd have something to say, man. I just knew that. You think you know me? You think you know me? You think you know me oh so well. Oh yeah. Sit. Like that. That looks pretty good right there. What's the rest look like? Oh shit, bro. More. More. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, bro. More. More. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm tempted to do another cut right there, but I think we're fine. We gotta normalize the. You know what? I'm trying to normalize streaking. Normalize that. Normalize that in 2027. I know it's a little bit too late for this year, but I'm saying normalize that next year. Do you think you all can handle that? Normalize streaking. What's the big deal? I don't get it, man. Stand on business. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pick something to just play in the background here. They're old as eggs. I thought there was a dedicated and shit on Spotify. Guess not. Guess not. More. Into recall, aware of my breath, right death coming in right where I slept. Weird appearance, lyrical snuff. I put the funk into the fearless. Holler when you hear it. Beer is in my belly with the itty and the acid. Say the eating, damn it. You fuck with this album, Most Hated? Streaky Deaky. I like that, man. I like that. I like that. Streaky Deaky is dope. Streaky Deaky. Man, get your streaky deaky ass cousin out of here, gang. I'm trying to have a family reunion. Streaky deaky. More. All right, let's try it. Let me try it. Streaky Deaky is disgusting, bro. I'm into it. I'm into Streaky Deaky. Streaky. And why is that what you thought? Why is that the first thing that you thought of? Streaky Deaky. Matter of fact, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't even answer that, bro. Nobody even worried about it. JDJ in this bitch. What's up? What that mean? Tooth hammer? Oh man, that's going. Now you sending out the codes. Stretching this bitch too. What? He said, I heard it was a family reunion, JDJ said. Stretch too. Oh, shit, man. Gang. Wafers all around. Yeah, wafers all around. Oh, bending. Well, the hammer. If you're using a hammer, nothing's bending. Let me tell you that. You have to use a device that none of you are familiar with. Let's just. In order to bend the teeth. Well, maybe a few of you are familiar. Do you all know the origins of bending teeth? Why it's called bending teeth? I'm curious as to how deep in the lore this is. We got a lot of gang in here right now. Do you know what hath thou danced? If the code don't work, get a bigger hammer. All right. Okay. Stretch, what's up with you, bro? Ha ha. Most hated said, please enlighten us. Bending teeth is the most distinct feature of, I'm not going to tell you which entity, but an entity that I have communicated with while under the influence of acid. That is the most distinguishable feature. The bending teeth. Stretch said, it's the Anunnaki. Is it? I don't know, man. Stretch, what the fuck goes on, man? It's good to have you back, man. Always good to have you. Pulling teeth that won't buy? What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But the entity has basically, I'll give you a hint of who the entity is. He basically has a whole song on that album shouting him out. Stress said, just doing my thing before work, man. Got to dip out in about an hour or so. Ooh. Well, I think your timing might be perfect. I'm doing these little fill-ins here. I got A, I got B. Let's do C. I'm working on multiple joints at once. Stretch. Muppiple.
Science more.
All right, we're on the snariosis. Probably like this, right? All right. Okay. Turn yourself down.
Science.
All right, we gotta make it pop. Now that's pause. That's pause for sure. That's pause. That did not feel right. That wasn't right. Ben said I definitely got to listen to it again. Just rocked out to it the other day at my music space. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, bending teeth. Yes.
Science.
Only one more. Oh, yeah.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Then we got a different one. We gotta change it up. Save, quit. Tell these hoes, I said, suck it easy. Most Hayes said, what's the scariest entity you've ever faced? I don't get scared, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spirit world soldier. I don't get scared, man. That's the whole thing with me, right? I'm like, whoa, cool. Oh, Stretch, man. Oh, Stretch. There's so many new little banger skis going on, man. It's just good. Oh, my God, dude. Stretch. I don't know if you listen to these new songs on the playback on the VODs or anything like that, but, man, this shit is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous what I've been putting together. Tomorrow we're going to do the listening party where we listen to all the stuff, all the new stuff that I've been putting together. Stretch said, what's the craziest unexplainable encounter you've ever had? Craziest unexplainable encounter. Damn, bro. I don't know. I have to think about that. Stretch said, bro, I've been loving it. Oh, so you have been watching the playbacks. Nice, dude. Scared is in the imagination. Correct. You know? There's two basic emotions, right? There's fear and there's love. And when you realize that there are certain forces that literally live and thrive on your fear, there's no point. There's no point in being afraid of anything. What's the point? On either side of any plane, in any dimension, there's no point. What's going to happen is going to happen. You know, you might as well buck up, Bronco! I'm talking about this recently. Say, you know what, man? Somebody, I think it was Keith. He was like, positivity, I love it. I was like, yeah, it's positive, but you gotta be aggressive, bro. You know, you gotta be aggressive about the shit you really want to get done in life. Go hard. One must. Most haters said, I've seen documentaries on entities. Say that 5 times. Documentaries on entities. Documentaries on entities. Documentaries on entities. Documentaries on entities. Well, I put a little flow into it. That's why it was easy for me. But, you know, can you do it? And even if you could, would you be honest in the chat room? I don't know. I don't know whether you would or not. I don't know if that's the hill you want to die on. I don't know if that's the flex that you want for yourself. Most haters say, I got it. All right. Most hated. I don't believe that for a fucking second. I'm just fucking with you. Ben said, totally feel you. Yeah. That's the way to do it, Ben. Well said. I'm gonna clap it up for that. Documentaries on entities. Documentaries on entities. Yo, Stretch. Listen to this thing so far, bro. I'm putting together the glue to hold the hook together right now. And you've been watching the playback, so you already know what's going on.
Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive a slaver. My way applies that favor. Night day refine that later. Nosotros invoke solo. I might pull up as ruler. My time would come back sooner. My line could unpack future. Nosotros invoke solo. I pay without malicious. Why pray and dug in ditches? Try lacing up intention. Nosotros invoke solo. Science, 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 science. Say on, say on, say on, say on. Science, 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 science. Say on, say on, say on, say on. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive and conquer. Like Lady Nyan offer. Like Ray decide in honor. Nosotros invoke solo. I pull up Ouroboros. I lose off all the mortals. My dues all golden coro. Nosotros solo. I stay one eye ajar. I play a violent part. I claim the finest art. Nosotros invoke solo.
Stockpile for the winner. I'm gonna miss those bars, man. I'm gonna miss those bars, bro. There they are right there. I think I want to try to use them for like an outro or some shit. But I already tracked the new shit. It's over here. That was one of the ones we processed earlier. So we got more. All right, these are 776. So let's do same thing. Type shit. More science, and then that's MOOR for those that are not savvy in the chat. MOOR science.
Prepare for the war.
All right, that's the one. That's the one thing. We need this one still. Ben says sounding dope, bro. Ben. Fuck with me, CJ.
Howdy.
Fuck with me, DJ. CJ is Grand Theft Auto. I'm talking about hustle and flow. Fuck with me, DJ. You fucking with me already.
More. Howdy. 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 Howdy.
I like these. From the heavens. Ha 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 ha. Holy hell. What have you been feeding that boy? Holy hell. Hello. What have you been feeding that boy? Holy hell. Come on now, man. Come on, man. Terrence Howard ain't shit for that role, and everybody that had a hand in anything that had to do with that shit should be tarred and feathered in public square.
Howdy. Howdy. Howdy.
They should really be put through it. Okay, this is
Howdy. More.
So this is 2. And this is wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah.
More. More.
Bugging off a stack. This is 2.
More.
2. And then this is 3.
More. Howdy.
Wait, now I'm confused. I think that's the exact same one. We're gonna try it. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Howdy.
Oh shit! I think we got a winner. We got a winner. What about there?
Howdy.
Very good, very good. Normalize you, normalize you.
Howdy.
Clean. Save, save. Quit out. Bro, yeah. How about that? How about that? Ben said was lurking and cleaning dishes. What about Tar and Feather? You caught the end of that. Oh, I said, who did I say deserved to be tar? Oh, the people behind the movie Hustle and Flow. Oh yeah, they deserve to be done real bad. Have you ever seen Hustle and Flow? It's a terrible movie. Based on absolutely fucking nothing. But at least, hey, 3 6 Mafia won a Academy Award for their contribution to the score. So that's something. That's something that happened. One way or the other. At least on this timeline, that's what happened. Goomba, do you smell what I'm cooking?
Science, more, science, more, science, more, science. Howdy. Say on, say on, say on, say on.
All right, we got two more. Two.
Howdy, howdy. Dead, 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 dead.
We're going 2 and 3.
Say on.
Goomba, I knew you were gonna like this, man. I knew it. I knew it, bro. Might have to chop that. Might. Fucking with it most stated. Okay. If it's gonna chop right there. Let's line up the end. It'll be right here.
Dead.
breathing room at the end.
Dead. 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 Dead.
All right, so let's try to see. Look how far off it is. If I don't cut it. And then if I overlap it too much, you'll hear both of them type shit.
Dead.
See? It's like, it's wild.
Dead. Dead.
Definitely hear it.
Dead.
I'm just going to keep going down the wave.
Dead.
We might find a sweet spot.
Dead.
That's softer.
Dead. 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 Dead.
I think we got it. I think that cut that we're hearing is the end of the wave.
Dead. Dead.
Yeah. All right. All right. Meat bag it is then. Mm-hmm. Bags and buckets. All right. Normalize, keep it fresh, keep it funky. Not bad, right, Ben? Alright, we're gonna keep using it. 2 more. Make note of where it is. Pretty much halfway. And then we got one more, which is
Zeta. Zeta. Zeta.
final 2. The final 2. Have you applied for the position? Right around there. Sparky, give me the juice. You know what time it is, Goomba? Aye! You know what time it is. Y'all are really putting the puzzle pieces together, man. I'm very proud. I'm proud. Proud.
Zeta.
All right, you see it. And it's got to be shorter, and like shorter is better for this particular cut.
Zeta. Zeta. Zeta.
Yeah. Yeah. Found the sweet spot again. Oh, shit. Getting away with murder. Getting away with murder. Proud. Talking about Freddie got fingered? Yeah, bro. What a flick. I was just telling Daphne the other day the whole Hollywood story behind that movie even existing. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Goomba said, I like how the lyrics allow us to look at the puzzle pieces closer without ruining the mystery. Yes. Key. So there's actually one more at the beginning, one more.
What? More science. More science. More science. More science. More science. Totally say on here. Say on here. Say on here. Say on here. Science. Science. Science.
We only need from here. Take note. Take note. All right, it's about half the length of the M. Damn, that's pretty good. Pretty good drop.
More science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I'm here.
Zeta. All right, boom. Just gotta mix it. I was trying to figure out, like, why in the fuck?
More science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I'm here.
It's the echo. Like, the echo's still the old shit. Pretty sure that's what it is. All right, so it's right, but it's just a little off for these first four. Let me see if I tighten it up. These are lagging too. This shit is so hard, bro. Let's get it right.
More science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive and conquer. Like Lady Nyan offer. Like Ray decide in honor. Nosotros invoke solo. I pull up or
I pull up Autoboros.
more science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive in.
Alright, hold up. These.
More science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive and conquer. Like Lady Nyan offer. Like Ray decide. More science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive in. Nosotros. No. Nosotros invoke solo.
I like that. That's hard. Like, replace that one.
More science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive and conquer. Like Lady Nyan.
I'm trying to think if I want to, if I do it, I think this is the one. Add reverb. Add reverb and crank it.
More science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive and conquer. Like Lady Nyan offer. Like Ray decide. More science, more science, more science, more science. Totally say on here, say on here, say on here,
I can really fuck with your mind frame and go back and forth on the echoes. Keep the ones that, you know, for every other one. Type shit.
More science, more science, more science, more Scientology. Say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Science, more science, more science, more Scientology. Say on here, say on here, say on here, say on here. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive.
The reverb makes it tricky for the mix. Like it wants to come up.
More science, more science.
Hold up.
More.
I can hear it again.
More.
See, that's smooth.
More.
Yeah. All right, okay. That means we gotta replace all these. Son of a bitch. So we gotta do magnet tool. And just go. Whoa. That's weird. Oh shit. What is this? What is going on? Why was... Is it because I clicked inside the wave? Okay. Let me think. Alright, you gotta make a new track. Yep. Easy. Faster. Five. Oh no. This one. It's only these.
More.
These right here. Boom. Not this. Not this. It's those. 2, 3. Take all those out. Copy that one. Make sure it's overlapping with, there you go, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit, I didn't fade. Son of a bitch. This is 3. One. 2. 3. Then we can just do 3 in a row. Right here. 1, 2, 3.
More, howling.
Oh, I missed it by 1. There we go. There's 3. And then
Dead. Howley.
that was a maneuver, wasn't it? What hast thou danced?
More science, more science, more science, more science. Howley. Say on, more, say on, more, say on, more, say on, say that. Science, more.
This is dead right here.
Science, more, yeah, say on, yeah, say on, yeah, say on. Howley. Say on, yeah. Science, howley. Say on.
I like that. That's hard. That's hard.
More science, more science, more science, more science. Howley. Say on, yeah, say on, yeah, say on, yeah, say on, say that. Science, more science, more science, more science. Howley. Say on, yeah, say on, yeah, say on, yeah, say on, say that. Nosotros invoke solo. I may arrive and conquer. Like Lady Nyan offer. Like Ray decide.
All right, bro. All right. Yeah. W stream, man. What hast thou danced? I gave you a hint that the name is actually evoked on the album Bending Teeth. For the outro, we're gonna start with the song. Let's do it! See you tomorrow for the last stream of the week. Shout out to the gang across all 3 fucking platforms. Lick 3 shot. Catch you on the flip, man. See y'all tomorrow. Or if not, I'll see you some other time then. Waif is the set. We bang on the rest. Turn your radios up for the solipsistic.
Come, cloning, come. Lyrical fucking snuff. Come, cloning, come. Sick motherfucking mind. Come, cloning, come. They thought I was just fucking around and shit. Come, cloning, come. I evoke the end game. Come, cloning, come. Leverage my soul. Come, cloning. Circle saw exit this way. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. Evidence in tow. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. I evoke the end game. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. Leverage my saw exit this way. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. Evidence in tow. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Nigga, LSV. Solipsistia. Come, cloning, come. Solipsistia. Come, cloning, come. Solipsistia. Come, cloning, come. Solipsistia. Come, cloning, come. I evoke the end game. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. Leverage my soul. Here we go. Come, cloning. Circle saw exit this way. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. Evidence in tow. Here we go. Come, cloning, come. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Nigga, LSV. I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Hey, wait, I'ma need the whole damn thing. Get lower, get up out the way. Nigga, LSV. Me down, baby. Fucking sick is amazing. Savage on a mission to greatness. Apparition of plague is the patch and the pavement. Call it on a read. Wait on the fall, I gave it all to be. Paired with the air like wind. Lubricating, get it right in. Zombie keep infection for y'all. Chest to it, y'all. Copy me and Roppy Niti blessed evolve. Catching the raw. Destiny call. I told her, hold it, drop it low and get me. A rabid animal, yeah. A rabid animal, yeah. A rabid animal, yeah. Jealousy is in the water. Jealousy is in the air. Jealousy is in the water. And there is all to be spared. No. Jealousy is in the water. Jealousy is in the air. Jealousy is in the water. And that's impressionism. But heaven isn't over on the way. I recommend a new addiction. Evil and I got it, come and get some. Lethal with the dough, sucker show enough. Roll a nugget, pull up. Before I murder through your crew and rule again. Out the bottle, fucking no chase. Brand new blade, baby, get your throat laced. All alone, you fucking right. Reality, a motherfucking liar, don't get to me. A rabid animal, yeah. A rabid animal, yeah. Rabid animal, yeah. Wave gang. LSP. Revenant of Anubis and set. Hit the deck, put the cudas in bed. Simmer in the ether of eternity. I'm a beast, so they wanna murder me. Got that, get this. I'm on a longer hit list, and all of y'all are his kids. Said could've cut through, but the way it went scenic in enemy's trenches. Where is your allegiance? Hell to the pretender. Elements of ease in my Ouija. Yes, I can be your shaman. Yes, I can be your shaman. Take another tab and let's begin. If you sick, get that dead man's medicine. Get dead. Take another tab, address the friend. If you sick, get that dead man's medicine. Get dead. Take another tab and let's begin. Gorilla number 4 in torso. The villain of a war been more dope. Hit the Zetas and I bet you get right. Shamanati embody a missing eye. Killer. Head full of Sid, cousin loving that shimmer. Sniff something, bust a Mac Miller, it's dinner. Scrape the plate to break away past sinner. Bash in the rage to make man bitter, right though? Pocket full of dotted micros. Elements of V's in my kettle with the T's. Meditate and breathe up a hex for the meat. LSP. Yes, I can be your shaman. Yes, I can be your shaman. Take another tab and let's begin. If you sick,